Okay, so this is just a quick interjection on the status. Before I get on to doing the Proxmox server, I thought I would interject this in. What I've been using to develop my front end, back end, I guess you would call it a solution for my company, which will it's a custom. It's more of a DevOps project than an enterprise system administrator project. But because they all tie together as one big thing, I thought I would interject this here. So what I have here is just a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. And what I use it for is I have on here Apache server set up on Raspberry with MariaDB database, which is MySQL database, more or less, just different flavor of it. And what I have is I have my PHP front end sitting in here in a www folder that handles all my corporate database transactions. I'll get into it a little bit later on. Now it can easily be ported over and moved over to like my www server or into a separate entity sitting on the Proxmox server. But I have such a small company that I don't really need something really skookum. So what I have is I have it on here because I can easily take it with me, put it anywhere I want. Very low power requirements for this, and it's only an internal usage application. So it's basically going to have 1 to 5 people accessing it at any given time. More than easily handled by the Raspberry Pi. So I just thought I would squeeze that in here because I'm putting that in my cabinet today. I did have it inside my house in my office space there, but I'm just consolidating it into the enterprise environment. I was going to port it over, but I don't really think it's necessary. I'm just going to keep it on the Pi for simplicity's sake. So, but in a real corporate environment, that would be sitting in its own VM on its own server, probably with its own separate database or clustered to another replicated copy of another instance of it. But that being said, I don't need that in such a small environment, but it is more than capable of being scaled up to any size you want. You simply export the files, export the SQL database, bring it in over on the other unit, Bob's your uncle. So, all right, see you next time.